Welcome to the Start Your Fashion Business channel. My name is Stephanie and I'm the host of this channel. If you want to learn about all things fashion business, then you have come to the right place. If you are new around here, make sure to subscribe to this channel and turn on the bell notification too so that you don't miss any of my videos. So a little bit about me. I'm a sustainable brand owner and an ethical garment producer, and I'm also a fashion business coach and consultant. And I started this channel so that I can share with you my journey as well as fashion business tips to help you on your journey on building a successful fashion business. So in this video, I want to talk about why you should start a sustainable fashion brand. And I think this is a very important topic. Because I think if you are wanting to start any type of fashion business, especially in 2022, it is important to consider implementing sustainability in your business. So why is this? Well, first of all, the fashion industry itself is inherently unsustainable because consumerism is actually not sustainable. So therefore, if you are going to partake in this, and start a business selling products, it's good to actually try to minimize the negative impact that we have on the planet, especially after all the negative impact that other industries and businesses have created over the past few years. And now that we've become more educated and we understand how we can actually contribute in a positive way, why not actually do it, right? So of course you can start different types of fashion businesses. You can start a dropship company. You can create, a cheap brand in China or like a fast fashion brand. But what good is that? You're just contributing to more waste, clothing ending up in a landfill. So at least if you're starting a fashion brand and you're making it sustainable and ethical, you're not going to be part of that narrative. Now, I know this is going to sound quite polarizing because many sustainable influencers would say, well, don't buy from sustainable fashion brands or don't buy from brands at all. Wear the clothes that are already in your closet or go thrifting or buy vintage. Well, I think there's a problem in that because if everybody is telling everyone to stop shopping and purchasing products, it's not the brands that are only going to suffer, but also the garment workers that are being employed by these brands. So to me, that's not the right move because there's 60 to 70 million garment workers in the world and around 75% of them are female. So by making those statements, you're literally pulling the rug under them and not giving them, an opportunity to, have a living for them and their family. What we have to demand are for brands to do better, for brands to pay their garment workers right, to pay them what they deserve, to not underpay them. If we continue to support fast fashion brands, they will have leverage to continue to produce their products and produce them for cheap, underpaying their workers, and that's the cycle that we need to stop. So we need to stop from consuming from these brands, but consuming and supporting brands that are actually doing right. Because again, if we stop consuming altogether and we're wearing the clothes that we have in our wardrobe, which I do agree we have to consume less, but we shouldn't completely stop consuming. And if you do that, then you're just killing the economy and you're not able to support those garment workers. So what I'm saying here is, if you are thinking of starting a brand, then you should definitely consider making it sustainable and doing it the right way. Setting up a business that will really not only benefit you as the business owner, but also benefit your team, benefit the people that are in the manufacturing side of things. You have to think of it on a bigger scale and then finding an audience that will really support that narrative too. And therefore you have this whole ecosystem of support. But what fast fashion brands or like bigger brands have done in the past is they only care about the profit for themselves, but they're not distributing it correctly to the garment workers. So there's a very interesting shift that is happening right now, but I do think it's important for all of us to stick together. I think it's more important for us to find a way to support each other instead of saying like, stop doing this or stop doing that. It's counterintuitive, like to actually say, stop supporting sustainable fashion brands, because if sustainable fashion brands don't exist, then the people behind that brand, the people that are being supported by that brand will not exist. So therefore, I do still believe highly, highly, highly that if you are wanting to start a brand, this is why more than ever you have to implement sustainability, because later down the line, that's what fashion is going to be about. There's going to be an amplification for the garment workers, for the people that have not been amplified in the past years. Things are shifting, and I think it's important, especially for a small business. That's the easiest way to implement sustainability. When you are a big corporation, like let's say H&M or like Zara, it's harder for them to go through their supply chain and implement sustainability throughout. But if you're a new business owner, you can actually go direct to the supplier, go direct to your manufacturer and see how sustainable they are, or educate them on sustainability. Make sure that your production is ethical. You can really be in the roots, and you can really control all of this, and you can figure out a channel where you can give back directly to them too, and involve your consumers in this journey so they see all of this transparency. So again, I think it's so highly important that if you are here because you are wanting to start a brand, you're looking for tips, this is my number one tip for you, is make sure to implement sustainability, because the planet needs it and the people need it, and in return your business will be rewarded too. Now, of course, if you want to learn more about how to implement sustainability, what sustainable fabrics to use, how to source sustainable suppliers, how to create an authentic brand story, because that's of course really important. When you're a sustainable fashion brand, there needs to be like a story that's authentic. That's how you're going to connect with your audience. So how do you do all of this? Well, good news, I have a completely free masterclass where I dissect all of this so that you can really get yourself prepared, especially if you're really serious about this. And it's a 60-minute masterclass, so it's not going to take your whole day, but it's really going to be a game changer for you. And on top of that, you will also get a digital download of my favorite sustainable fabrics. That way it's going to save you hours and hours of sourcing. And you're also going to get a workbook to help you implement sustainability into your business. So I really hope this helps, guys. But if you have any questions, you can pop them below. I would love to chat with you. I want to start a conversation because I honestly think this is such an important conversation to have, because there's basically these polarizing like teams or parts where people are really into sustainability but don't want people to support sustainable fashion brands, and then there's that other side. We really need to kind of bridge that if we really want to have a better future together in the fashion industry as a whole. So anyways, with that being said, make sure to follow me as well on Instagram, because I drop daily fashion business tips there as well. And I'll see you guys in the next video.